Hello, this is Tammy Pie, and I am here to talk about adjacent to tarot collecting, tarot trading. So in order to get your tarot decks, you can buy them, someone can give them to you, or you can trade for them. And we've been having conversations about not being able to afford stuff, being broke in the middle of the month, spending money that we don't have. And tarot trading is one of the ways that you can give yourself a little bit of relief there. Now, sometimes people are afraid to trade. They worry that they might not get the deck that they're trading for, and I can understand that. But in the 6 or 7 years that I've been collecting tarot, I have traded for many decks. Trading has really enriched my collection. So I won't say that bad things never happen. I know they do, because they've happened to other people. But it's never happened to me, luckily, knock on wood. So what you want to do is you want to have a little list of the decks that you're willing to let go of. You can keep it along with your list of decks that you have. Decks that you're looking for, hoping to trade for. For instance, out-of-print decks is one that you'd be searching for, or even like in my case, they're in-print decks, but I just can't afford to buy anything right now. So when I saw a video from one of my tarot people that I follow this morning, her channel is Whispers from Beyond. Her name is Sherry. She's a really nice lady. I have actually traded with Sherry before and sold her decks, so I know she's a trusted source. I also have, in the old days, traded off of Eclectic Tarot Forum. I have traded off the Facebook groups. I've traded off Instagram. I have actually, even during chats, connected with people who were looking for a certain deck and ended up trading with them. Now, I wouldn't say it's entirely without risk. There's always some risk, but I've never had a problem. I have heard of people having problems, like someone not sending them the deck, but really not very often. Usually people who are trading for decks are concerned about their reputation. You want to have a good reputation for giving what you said you would give, for letting people know if there's a problem with the deck, because sometimes there will be, say, a nick in one of the cards, or for instance, when I traded for my copy of the old Mythic Tarot, there was a card that in the back, it had gotten wet and something had stuck to it, so the back wasn't perfect. That was fine for me, because I just wanted the deck to play around with it. And I don't know if I still even have that deck, because I don't use it that often. But the trick is to know what you want, to not be in a huge hurry about it, and to understand that the best possible outcome is if both of you are at least satisfied, if not thrilled. So the trade that I entered into today, both of us were really happy with the decks that we were sending and receiving. And in fact, we are going to turn this into a collab between the two of us so that we both have unboxing videos from this trade. And I wanted to do this little preview because I was thinking about this for a while. In case there are people out there who are afraid to trade, or who have never done it before and who needed a little direction. And I just wanted to encourage you to give it a try because it's really, really fun. So I'm gonna edit the unboxing of the decks that I get from Sherry, and she's gonna do an unboxing of the decks she gets from me, and we'll post the videos when we get the mail. So really quickly before I get into the unboxing part of my little trade video, I wanted to talk about wrapping the deck up. So this is all stuff, that's free in our post office. These are things that I saved from people who sent stuff to me. I save tissue paper. Every time something comes wrapped in tissue paper, I save it. When you're sending a deck, this isn't a deck I'm sending or anything, you want to, especially if it doesn't have a box, but even when it does have a box, because you want to protect these corners, you want to protect your box, right? People who trade, people who collect, they like their stuff to look pretty good. So a lot of times with a box, I will wrap it in tissue before I mail it out, just to protect the cover of the box. Especially if I'm going to send in like a mailer, I will then take some of this bubble wrap, which I have a whole closet full of bubble wrap because I never throw it away. I used to sell dishes and little figurines online, and I still have stuff from then, but even just from getting decks and trading decks and whatever. So I would wrap it in bubble wrap. You don't have to tape it if you don't want to. And some people will add in a little crystal or a little dried plant or a little feather. Like, sometimes it's good to ask people though, because I know people who hate feathers. I remember when Benabel was releasing her spirit keepers, she blessed them. And she blessed them with an oil that she made. And there was one lady who bought the deck who was like, ugh, this deck smells like hell. I hate it. I can't believe it. So, you know, you might want to be aware that some people are sensitive to smells and animal products and stuff like that. So, here it is. This took, I think, 3 days to get here because it was from Maine, which is way on the East Coast, to Washington, which is way on the West Coast. Sometimes I'll get stuff from California that'll be here in a day and a half, 2 days. Sometimes not. Sometimes the post office is weird and they send stuff all over before they bring it home. So this is what I got in the trade. Oh, here's a note. I don't want to show the note if it's... Okay. Dear Tamara, hope you enjoy these. Sending much love, blessings, Sherry. Okay. So here we go. What's in the box? What's in the box? It's exciting. That's why I wanted to say something about wrapping, because see how nicely this is wrapped. Everything is nice and protected. She put a box in a bag. A lot of this stuff in America, I don't know about other countries, is free at the post office. Okay, so here we go. I got Journey of the Sacred Bee, which I've been looking at for a long, long time. And the Manera Erotic Tarot. And I think I'm gonna concentrate on Journey of the Sacred Bee. Another thing I do when I do trades, there's a little book. Now she did a walkthrough of this. That's how I knew she wanted to trade it. So I know all the cards are here. Fool, Magician, Priestess, Empress, Emperor. It's really nice when you're trading. If you, oh, that's a cool Chariot. Strength, aww. Okay. The Hermit. Oh, that's cool. If you put your cards in order, because A, it lets you know that you have all the cards there. And B, it lets them open it and look at all the cards. I have had a trade before where I had a missing card, but the person was really cool about it and mailed it to me. They found it and mailed it. Root of the Powers of Fire. Dominion, Virtue, Perfected Work. Huh. Strife, Victory, Valor. This font is a little hard to read, but I really don't have very many collage decks. And like I was saying before, I've been kind of craving that the Ritual Tarot. You know, everyone's talking about it, and especially now that it has that new Lust card. Oh, look at this. Disappointment with the Vulture. Pleasure. It just looks really good. Oh, wow. The quartz are great. Oh, I like the quartz very much. Huh. Air. Wow. This is even better than Despair. Ruin. Okay, so this is my birth card. I am a 3rd Decan Gemini. So, yeah, 10 of Swords. That's me. Princess, Knight, Queen, and King. Oh, those are lovely. Earth. A lot of times the Earth suit is my favorite suit. Effort, Power. Worry. So not all of these are the Thoth keywords. Some of them are. Princess, Knight, King, and Queen. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm stoked. I'm really, really stoked. I've heard a lot of good things about this deck. And It's a soft deck, which is my thing. Shuffles beautifully. I love this blue gilding. I love these backs. Very sexy deck. Really cool. Milo Manera. This is an erotic tarot. I used to get every single edition of Heavy Metal when it came out. I used to go down to my local comic book store, or they used to sell them even in 7-Eleven, and they sold them everywhere. So Milo Manera was often in Heavy Metal magazine. And yeah, this is going to be lots of nudity. I'm probably going to have to put a warning on this video, make it not for children. But I loved his erotic art. And it reminds me actually of probably my own sexual awakening. And yeah, it's pretty... Some of it is a little... gnarly, but I am excited. I'm excited for this deck because I've been looking kind of for an erotic deck to do readings like that. And I have Eros, the Usi one, but that one is more fun than it is sexy. And this is... I love it. This is just sexy. So, yeah. I'm totally stoked. I'm really happy with my trade. And, you know, that's, like I said, what you want in the end is for both parties to be happy, if not thrilled, with the trade. So, go over to visit Sherry from Whispers from Beyond is her YouTube channel name. And she should have similar video name, tag, tarot trade, unboxing a tarot trade. And you can see what I traded for these amazing 2 decks. And hear her spiel on trading, because she's a great trader too. Happy trading. And thanks for coming. Bye.